Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well today. Thank you for joining me on this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for the support. So Adrianna Laing, the kid that was involved in a fire in Westmoreland last year, where she lost her siblings, like 3 siblings, one set of twins, 7-year-old, Jaden and Jordan, and a 9-year-old brother. His name is Adriano. So she's Adrianna and he's Adriano. And she was 12 years old at the time that the fire occurred. And she was admitted at the University of the West Indies. And then she was airlifted out to Joseph M. Still Burn Center in Atlanta, Georgia, where she underwent a lot of surgeries. She has had 18 surgeries so far. And then she was transferred to Shriners Children's Hospital for rehabilitation, and that is located in Boston. So anyone who is familiar with Boston would know that they have some of the best children's hospital in the entire world. So she got first-class medical treatment. So she was fitted with a prosthetic leg, and she will be coming home soon, mid-January, according to the news report. So remember that they had to pay $40,000 just to fly her out to the US. It was both on her dad. She was accompanied by her dad as well, right? So now that she's coming home, there's an appeal made for a home for Adrianna and her dad. They have nowhere to live. The home was completely gutted. So she's going to need a home. And because she's now going to be a special needs child because she lost a leg, she's been fitted with a prosthetic leg, right? So she's going to probably need the home to be renovated a certain way or made a certain way. If it's brand new, she will probably need a wheelchair ramp, among other things. She's going to probably need a nurse or a nurse assistant to come into the home, because I am sure she has a lot of things to be done on a daily basis, right? It just doesn't end there. She has a lot of other things that has to be done. Plus, has to have so much support in so many ways as well, right? So she's going to need psychological support, social support, as well as medical support. So there's a lot of things here that the family is going to need, because after all those surgeries and the rehab and stuff, it doesn't end there. She will need more rehab. I'm sure there may be dressings to change and a lot of other things that she has to get done. Plus, of course, the financial aspect of that as well, right? Her dad had to probably leave his job to stay with her in the US, right? Burn victim goes through so much. So there's a lot of physical, psychological, and social aspects that has to be taken care of. And we have to stretch out that hand to meet this family needs. So there was an appeal made for assistance for this family. I'm going to reiterate that as well. So contributions can be made to either San Myrna Foundation. You can look it up on Instagram or maybe other social media platforms, or the NCB Bank, the account number, which I will be putting in the description, 643-75622. So that's how you're able to assist. So Adrianne will be coming home soon, and I am making a special appeal. Prime Minister, Mr. Andrew Holness, we would like you to help Adrianna and her dad in getting a home. Maybe you're able to get them into a hope home and have it fitted to her needs, because she will have a few needs that will have to be attended to because she suffered, of course, severe burn. Because of her medical condition, she will need the home to be fitted a certain way. The shower, the bathroom has to be set up a certain way for her. And of course, she may need a wheelchair ramp, among other things, right? So we're making a special appeal to the Prime Minister and also to the corporate world as well. It's always a good thing when the corporate world reach out to help others in the community. So we are sending a lot of love and light to Adrianna at this time, and we are so glad that she made it out and she's on her way back to Jamaica. We are praying for you, Adrianna. So we'll continue to pray for you, Adrianna, and safe travel home. So we're going to move on to another topic. Oh, I did a video a couple days ago regarding the substandard building blocks, those concrete blocks in Jamaica. And I'm just going to follow up on that as well. And of course, I have more stuff coming up behind this one as well. So we'll talk about the substandard building blocks first. And there's more information coming out regarding this. And you're going to be so surprised to hear what's going on. Just to quote from the Gleaner, it came out yesterday regarding the substandard blocks, and it says that the National Compliance and Regulatory Authority, the NCRA, has admitted to keeping Industry Minister Auburn Hill in the dark over a July 2022 report that identified dozens of producers of substandard building blocks. The NCRA Chief Executive Officer Lois Edwards Brown said the issue was brought to the minister's attention after the Sunday Gleaner's December 25th report exposing an internal assessment which called for urgent attention after several manufacturers were found selling blocks failing to meet the minimum requirement for load bearing. So the minister is saying that he was not advised, he was not the information. So the industry minister, Auburn Hill, is saying that he was kept in the dark regarding the non-standard building blocks. So we're just going to go on. Edward Browns gave the update on January the 5th, 2 days after the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association said it was a big concern that she had not answered questions submitted by the Gleaner on December 13th. So the minister met with the ministry officials, representatives of the Bureau of Standards of Jamaica and the NCRA, and gave specific, in quote from the Gleaner, Industry Minister Auburn Hill is saying that he was kept in the dark regarding the non-standard building blocks. So we're just going to go on. Edward Browns gave the update on January the 5th, 2 days after the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association said it was a big concern that she had not answered questions submitted by the Gleaner on December 13th. So the minister met with the ministry officials, representatives of the Bureau of Standards of Jamaica and the NCRA, and gave specific instructions for action-oriented solutions to be recommended to address the issue. Industry Minister Auburn Hill is saying that he was kept in the dark regarding the non-standard building blocks. So we're just going to go on. Edward Browns gave the update on January the 5th, 2 days after the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association said it was a big concern that she had not answered questions submitted by the Gleaner on December 13th. So the minister met with the ministry officials, representatives of the Bureau of Standards of Jamaica and the NCRA, and gave specific instructions for action-oriented solutions to be recommended to address the issue, right? So let's see where this goes, because as I mentioned, please check out my other video. It's going to go into a lot more detail than this one regarding the non-standard blocks. But from what I see, it's just been passed around, and someone should just step up to the plate and take responsibility and get this fixed urgently, because this is a very serious issue as people are purchasing these blocks on a daily basis and making homes and other buildings with them, apartment houses and other commercial places like hotels, right? So if these buildings are not safe, that means so many lives are at stake. We're going to move on. Brazil police in St. Catherine are now searching for persons who shot and injured a cook shop operator on Monday morning. It is reported at about 4 a.m. the man went to his place of business to start meal preparation. He was at the back of the premises when loud explosions were heard. He was later found suffering from gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was rushed to the hospital where he has been admitted. The spree is still going on, despite the fact that legislation has been tabled to revamp certain things, and they know that longer years are coming for crimes that are committed, and it doesn't seem as if they're taking heed. And with all the laws being passed, so many YouTubers out there appealing on a daily basis, people are appealing, and we just wish that they would take heed and just stop the nonsense and try to focus on improving yourself for 2023. The Prime Minister gave a speech just a couple days ago regarding the increasing in sentencing and more stringent laws coming in. Stop taking lives. So guys, we're going to end it right here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. Take care of yourself and others. Bye for now. See you on the next video.